There is a widespread assumption that artificial intelligence will hollow out the labor market, creating massive structural unemployment. The prevailing narrative suggests that automation is a zero-sum game, where technology replaces the human worker. Empirical evidence from thousands of organizations challenges this view. PwC's 2026 Global AI Jobs Barometer analyzed millions of job postings to track how AI exposure actually affects the workforce. This chart tracks the impact of AI on firm performance. While the dotted line represents the expected drop in workforce size, firms in the top quintile of AI adoption achieved a 163% gain in productivity. These productivity gains are supporting growth. AI-intensive organizations are hiring 40% faster than their peers, with minimal adoption. Wages in these roles are also increasing. Since 2021, professionalized roles in AI-exposed firms have seen compensation rise 42% faster than in less exposed sectors. AI functions as an engine for scale. It allows organizations to expand their total output, which requires a larger, more capable workforce to manage the increased volume of business. Many executive teams view automation through a defensive lens. They use these tools to maintain current output levels with a smaller workforce. This cost reduction mindset leads to workforce disengagement. When automation is used to squeeze efficiency from a static model, the result is technological stagnation. Strategic leaders treat AI as a capability amplifier. They use technology to elevate the contribution of every employee, aiming for market expansion. Capturing these gains requires shifting task flows and redefining performance metrics. It is a process that involves restructuring how an organization creates value. To thrive in this environment, leaders must move past defensive models and architect their organizations for augmented growth. 3 economic forces determine whether labor demand rises or falls during a technological transition. Force 1 is the substitution effect. This is where AI replaces human labor in discrete tasks, which exerts downward pressure on the demand for workers. Force 2 is the productivity effect. As AI-enhanced workers increase output per hour, firms gain scale to expand, creating upward pressure to hire. Force 3 is complementarity. AI creates novel, high-value tasks requiring specialized human judgment, further increasing the need for human talent. The upward vectors of productivity and complementarity outweigh the downward pressure of task substitution in organizations that successfully integrate AI. Technological shifts historically create new work categories faster than they eliminate old ones. For the modern firm, this necessitates aggressive hiring to manage new layers of complexity. We are seeing a seniorization of entry-level positions. Historically, junior roles were dominated by routine, administrative tasks, shown here in blue. As AI absorbs these routine cognitive and administrative tasks, the foundation of the junior role disappears. Human responsibilities shift toward high-order activities. The role is now defined by the need to interpret context, navigate ambiguity, and build trust. PwC documents a 7-fold increase in senior skill requirements for entry-level roles in AI-exposed environments. A study on customer service environments found that generative AI disproportionately helped newer workers. By using AI as a support tool, novices reached senior-level performance markers in significantly less time. When AI is used to augment workers, it correlates with higher job satisfaction and lower attrition. As machines master procedural calculation, human value is concentrated on generating novel solutions to unprecedented problems. Moving from a pilot project to a full-scale deployment is a significant hurdle. Current data suggests that between 70% and 80% of corporate AI projects fail to scale. These projects fail when leadership treats AI as a top-down IT deployment. Sustained integration requires a workforce transformation that balances technical systems with human organizational needs. Acceptance relies on procedural justice, the idea that employees must perceive a process as fair and inclusive. Top-down mandates without worker input create organizational friction, but participatory design yields measurable improvements. When workers identify automation opportunities themselves, implementation creates a self-sustaining loop of adoption. Unilever applied these principles when introducing AI to their recruitment process. They framed the technology as a bias reduction tool and gave recruiters feedback mechanisms to contest algorithmic decisions. This transparency shifted the recruiter's perception of AI from a threat to a supportive tool. AT&T faced a similar challenge with a massive workforce redeployment initiative. They provided transparent career pathways and skill assessments, allowing employees to manage their own transitions into emerging roles. By co-designing these programs with workers and unions, AT&T successfully redeployed over 100,000 employees. This internal mobility proved more effective than mass layoffs. Transparent communication, worker agency, and algorithmic contestability are prerequisites for Fallacy ROI. Traditional workforce planning relies on fixed job descriptions. In an era of rapid technological evolution, these rigid containers are no longer viable. Strategic workforce architecture views organizational capacity as a fluid portfolio of skills. Work is disaggregated into project-based teams. These teams form dynamically around required capabilities and specific project needs. DBS Bank used this model to transform their operations in financial services. They used AI to personalize customer journeys and handle routine transactions. This allowed them to pivot their staff toward advisory roles that require deep expertise and high levels of trust. This adaptability requires making capability development a continuous practice, integrated into the daily workflow. Leaders must protect the time required for this learning to occur and ensure employees feel safe to experiment with new technologies. The ultimate competitive barrier is an organization's ability to facilitate collaborative, human-AI work at scale. The shift toward AI-intensive work models marks a distinct transition in organizational economics. Executives face a choice between using AI to reduce payroll costs or leveraging it to expand organizational capability. Current data rewards those who choose expansion. Firms that use AI to grow their market share and raise wages are outperforming those focused on defensive mitigation. Fusing human judgment with artificial intelligence creates new levels of organizational output. Human and artificial intelligence function as complements. The organizations that build their operating models for this reality will define the future market.